Hey guys, this is Eric. I'm working from home today. I thought I'd try and give you a little bit of content. Using my break to get away from the computer, which is nice. This is some of the territory around my house. Basically, some of the farm country out here. And this weather basically got me thinking about, oddly enough, kilts. And what I wanted to talk about was the fact that kilts are an important tool. And here's where I'm going with this. It's going to get a little whiffy, so bear with me. You are connected to time. And you're constantly being pulled or drawn in three different directions. One, into the future. Two, into the present. Three, into the past. And altogether, they make up who you are. Now, where it comes to kilts, the obvious connection to the future is going to be the heritage that you're passing on. The fact that you are being an individual and that you are celebrating your heritage and that you are living as your full self through your heritage, and you're passing that on to family and friends. In my case, it's my kids. I always think about my kids. The present, it's pretty obvious. A kilt basically connects you to your environment in a way that other clothes doesn't necessarily. When I was hiking out here, I'm feeling the breeze, I'm feeling the motion of the pleats in the back, and my legs are bare a little bit, my knees are bare, so I'm feeling a more connection to the environment. You just feel more in touch in some ways. It's kind of like those people who like to go barefoot everywhere. For me, kilts kind of do the same thing. Now the third, and I think the most telling, is your connection to the past. And kilts are very definitely your connection to the past. This kind of landscape, this kind of weather, really makes me think about that. We're entering into what my ancestors used to call the time of year called the Hungry Gap. It was the time when you were starting to run out of stores. The harvest supplies are starting to run a little low. You're eating root vegetables and things out of the basement. You're eating jerked meat, jerked fish, stuff like that, salted meats. And pretty soon, in March and April, you're going to start worrying about making sure that your chickens are laying eggs again, and you're getting a fresh supply of food in, because things are getting a little lean at home. So what I want you to imagine, if you go out for a hike in your kilt, is that your nearest neighbor is somewhere way over that way. Chances are, if we're talking Scotland, your neighbor is living in a crofter's cottage, basically a one-room barn kind of a thing, stone structure with a sod roof. Half the house is taken up by the cattle, and that's a good thing because A, you can keep an eye on them, and B, they help keep you warm. There's no chance to waste anything, So it's very cozy, and it's also very cozy. But your ancestors were dealing with this on a daily basis, and for them it was normal. There was no outward bound experiences for the Highlanders. There was no I need to get away from it all. I need to get back in touch with nature. I need to reconnect. No, they were in it up to their necks, So it's a good thing to remember. We stand on their shoulders. We stand on their accomplishments. And we are here because of the hard work and sacrifices that they made. I've said that before. I'm sure lots of people have. But when you think about this weather, and think about how isolating it can feel. Imagine that you're sitting by your peat fire, and you're wondering about how your uncle's doing, and he's in the next glen over, miles and miles away. Maybe you haven't talked to them in weeks and weeks. You consider that normal, but that doesn't mean you don't worry. So just a little food for thought there, that basically when you kilt up, you are reestablishing and giving yourself a chance to focus on your present, your past, and your future, all at the same time. All through the vehicle of one simple garment. Kind of cool. And kind of sobering, too. We should be grateful for what we have, right? So I hope you guys are warm. I hope you're having a good day today. And that's it from the home front here.